Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, Amazon have taken creative control over James Bond. Barbara Broccoli and Michael J. Wilson have given up their share of James Bond and now giving it to Amazon. I hope this works. I hope Barbara Broccoli and Michael J. Wilson know what they're doing, because I've got a feeling that this is going to go wrong. I hope Amazon can do justice to the James Bond films, but I've got a sneaky feeling that they won't. I think it's going to go badly wrong. I hope I'm proved wrong and everybody else is as well, but everybody else is saying that on their YouTube videos this could be the end of James Bond, and I think it will be if this goes wrong. If Amazon, I don't, what are we going to get from Amazon? What spin-offs are we going to get from Amazon? We'll probably get some story about him. Will we get something about Miss Moneypenny and Q? Props we'll get a standalone movie or something about Q. I think this is gonna go wrong, because you know what Amazon's like. I mean, you've only got to look at the other beloved franchise which had been destroyed and made all woke. Look what Disney have done to Star Wars and Star Trek. Look what happened to Star Wars and Star Trek. Two beloved franchises that's been destroyed. And also look at Doctor Who, what the BBC have done to Doctor Who, and it looks like Amazon might do the same to James Bond. I can just see it now. The next James Bond film is going to be woke. It's going to be woke, and it's going to happen, and everybody will go, well, it'll be the end for James Bond. Like I've said, I hope it's not true, but you can't trust Amazon with this. But still, times have changed, and times have to move on. With, I suppose, Barbara Broccoli has got other projects lined up which she wants to do, and Michael J. Wilson is retiring, so it looks like it's changing hands. The James Bond franchise is changing hands. I think some YouTubers are excited about the future of James Bond, but some of us are not. It's gonna go wrong, I'm afraid. I just hope it doesn't, but you can't trust Amazon. I mean, look what they've done to Lord of the Rings. The first series of Lord of the Rings, what a disaster that was, and the second season as well, that's been a complete disaster. So I wouldn't put anything past Amazon about trying to, what they're going to do to James Bond. I mean, we don't know when the next James Bond film's going to be made. I mean, haven't got an actor yet to play the part. Who can they find? It'll be someone known, and I dare say it'll probably be woke. It'll be one of these wokies who Amazon will have, and it'll be a disaster when the film's release. Let's hope not. But like I've said, you've got to give Amazon a chance to see what they can do. And also the question is, when they make another James Bond film, will it be released in the cinema or go right to put on Amazon on streaming? If that happens, it's going to spoil the enjoyment of people going to the cinema and watching a James Bond film on the big screen where it should be shown, not on streaming and not on a streaming service. But you know the way things are at the moment. I mean, you've only got to look at the new Captain America film, Brave New World. That's turned out to be a complete disaster as well. But yes, I just hope that Amazon can do justice to the James Bond films and take it in a new direction and what have you, in the new stories coming up. I mean, they've got to, first of all, when they make a new James Bond film, they've got to scratch their heads and find a title for it, what they're going to call it. And like I've said, who are they going to find to play the part? Who is out there? Who is a good enough actor who can play the part? I mean, nobody can beat Sean Connery, can they, as James Bond when they first started in the 60s. 62 years ago, nobody can beat him as James Bond. He was made for the part. And then, of course, when he left, we had George Lazenby. He was a one-off. He didn't last long, did he? He only made one film, on Her Majesty's Secret Service, and then, of course, Roger Moore came along. He made the part as well, his own. And then after that, it was Timothy Dalton. He only made 2 films. And then after that, Pierce Brosnan and, of course, Daniel Craig. But like I've said, I hope that Amazon get this right, because if they don't, they're going to be in a total mess. It depends on what the film's like when it's eventually released. Will it be any good? Or will it be all woke and different? Or will they gender swap? Look for a black actor to play the part? Would they dare do that? I wouldn't be so put it past Amazon at all. Well, anyway, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all again in another one.